So have you approached a guy in the club?
No, not the way you're describing it.
Bro,
I think I have
okay.
the opposite problem is I'm so masculine when it comes to love. I like chasing and I like initiating
Okay.
and I guess guys just don't like that and
Well,
Well,
I mean,
hey, I got to ask you. So you said earlier, I was kind of taking notes as you were going, that you thought that some of this had to do with the detransition.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure that I got some of the numbers straight here. If I remember earlier in the conversation, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You said that you didn't actually begin the transition until you were 18, right?
yeah, around my 18th birthday.
Yeah, and you're only 24. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and you only took hormones, right?
Yes. No surgeries.
Okay. And for how long did that occur?
About 3 years.
3 years, okay. So from 18 to roughly 22?
20.
20,
I stopped.
So 2 years. 2 years.
No, 3. I was turning 21, so
Okay, gotcha. And you had just turned 18.
yeah.
Okay, I see. And so, why do you think it's the detransition? Like, I don't even think anybody would ever know that unless you told them, right?
No, it has nothing to do with like the health issues or like the voice. I think it has to do socially. Like when I was detransitioning, my mom and sister were catching me up on little things like don't do your mascara in the car, and I didn't have that. I don't understand. I'm basically a teenage girl right now. I don't understand boys.
What?
I don't understand.
Yeah, but I mean, you
dating.
remained in the gender role of a woman until you were 17 years old. I mean, it's not like the social cues weren't there for you to see for those 17 years, right?
No, so socially, I transitioned when I was 11, and then I took hormones at 18. So socially, I was that way since I was 11. And
Okay,
I
so
was
you lived as a
never-
boy since you were 11?
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes more sense. So,
Boy, you can't be a boy as a female.
yeah, I understand. I'm just
Yeah.
using the language of the left. So when we're
Yeah.
talking about like the idea of the constructive gender or whatever,
Yeah.
you lived your gender as a boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. From age 11 until age 18, well, actually till age 21 almost, or 21,
Almost
right?
21, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, that's a whole different story. So was that reinforced by your parents, or?
No, not at all. I think it was
That-
my social setting that groomed me into that.
Your parents didn't like it?
No. But, I mean, they couldn't fight me on it because they were guilted by a psychologist and socially.
I see. Okay. So essentially, right now, you're trying to. So I mean, I don't understand. What was when you were in high school? Then, were you trying to have a boy experience, or were you still treated like a girl in high school?
I was treated like a boy because it was a very liberal school. It was an art school. So I
Gotcha.
didn't really hang around the girls. I don't get it. I still don't have girlfriends.
Well, I mean, neither do most women, so don't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
Maureen, can you read that on the screen?
Yeah. Girl in blue, sorry transitioning that young. I have to ask, do you think you were mature enough to transition? Desiree, reading your book, should read traditional woman, Jen Harrison. Yeah.
Wait, did it say
He asked you
if I was mature enough?
Yeah, do you think you were mature enough?
No, not at all. I was a kid. You're still a kid at 18. You're still a kid at 17. No, I was completely neglected medically. I did not have dysphoria. I had body dysmorphia. I was bullied by girls about my body, how I looked. It was
Eating
just
disorder?
medical neglect. Yeah, I had a binge eating disorder.
Yeah.
All right. Hillary Epstein, thank you. And then this one must have came in, but the audio was muted, I guess. So I'll just let it come through.
Graffito Tagged donated $200. Hey guys, here's $200 to let you know Andrew is over on his stream trying to talk to you, but apparently you've
Yeah,
muted
the
him.
audio.
Double check that ish.
Yeah, we're a couple hang-ups. The audio got muted. Wait, let me check that really quick. I'm going to have to fix that too. Okay, so let me see where we were here. Can you pull back up the window tab with the TikTok? Okay. Actually, just put in the let's do window tab. Okay. So women approaching men first is a 99% success rate. So why do you keep getting rejecting ghosts? But you're not approaching. So, okay, we've established this. You're not
Sliding
approaching.
into the DMs is not approaching.
Nah, not really. Not really. I mean, it's initiating.
Yeah.
It's not approaching, though. But you said you would try to, like, go to the club and just, like, be standing there, like, looking at the dude, or...
I did approach a guy actually in Europe, but guess he had a girlfriend. I don't. No, I mean he didn't tell me he did. Just gave me his Instagram, acted like he was single, but he wasn't.
Right.
So.
Have any of the men told you why when it comes to, like, the rejection and ghosting?
No, my first date that I ever had.
You can change the
Well, I
split.
kind of have an answer to it. He came across as a guy that was traditional, looking for a girlfriend, wanting to take me out on 3 dates. And I got the impression that that's where it was going. And once he slept with me, he ghosted. And I didn't understand why. For the past 2 years, I thought that there was something wrong with me. I thought that he was just on an endless search for the perfect girlfriend, but he just told me that he wasn't ready for a relationship, just out of the blue.
Wait, let me look at the timeline here. So this is the guy who you dated right after the breakup of your 2-year
Yeah.
relationship. And you said you went on 2 dates with him? Okay. And then 2 dates, and then you have sex on the second date?
Yes.
Okay. And then that was...
No explanation up until now.
Oh, wait, you're still in touch with him?
Not in touch, but
Wait, but this was 2 years ago.
I guess technically.
What do
yeah.
you mean no explanation until now?
I don't know why he just decided to reach out to me. He wanted something casual, and I told him that I didn't mean to give him that impression because I actually liked him. And honestly, I didn't get that impression. If that's what he wanted, I wouldn't have slept with him. I got the impression that he was taking me seriously, that he actually liked me, that he was a traditional man. So he just hit me up for something casual, and that's when I
Recently?
realized, yeah.
And
Literally a
that's
few
when
days
you
ago,
realized...
that I was just used. He didn't communicate to me that I guess he was using me. I wouldn't have slept with him.
So did you
I
have an
actually
overt
liked him.
conversation about expectations originally?
Somewhat, yeah, he came across that way. He was like, I forgot. It's something about I can introduce you to my guy friends as my girlfriend, that like little things like that would indicate, and talking about taking me out on 3 dates, making me his girlfriend. And
so,
he just comes off as a traditional guy on his Hinge profile.
Right. So,
So, of course, it's the impression I got.
okay. And so would this have been better or worse if you guys had dated for 3 months and then he broke up with you? Which would you have
Worse?
preferred? Worse if what?
If we dated for longer?
For longer and then he ended it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so at what point,
I just-
like, do you think he was in the wrong for what he did? for not wanting to keep
I
seeing
don't
you?
personally, no, not. I think the miscommunication is wrong. Like, you should have told me,
Oh,
I want something casual, not give the impression that you're taking me out on a date to get to know me because you want a girlfriend.
so he did say that.
So, yeah, somewhat indicated on his profile, would say little things like that throughout the date.
Wait, he said it on his profile or he said it to you?
His profile gives off that impression, yeah. You know how on Hinge it's like looking
I need you
for
to try to be a
long-term-
little more like.
It's been so long. It's like, you know, on Hinge it's like looking for long-term relationship.
But do you see how things are starting to shift here? So initially you said he told you these things, but now
Not
it's
told
he
me,
had
but
on his.
would say
He said on his dating app. So on a dating app, you can say, I'm looking for this. And
Yeah.
you could say, I'm looking for short term. I'm looking for
Long-term,
long term.
yeah,
Some people
yeah,
put
yeah.
both.
Yeah, it said long-term.
It
from
said
what I
long term.
remember, yes.
Right.
I would
Well, does that
not
bind
have-
him to date you in perpetuity? If he goes on one date
No.
with you or sleeps with you, is he bound to continue seeing you?
No, of course not. I just didn't like the miscommunication because I wouldn't have gone out with someone if they were just looking for something casual.
Well, I don't know if there's actually any sort of contradiction here in terms. So perhaps on his dating profile it said looking for long term, but he has no qualms with sleeping with someone early on. And
Right.
could there have been? Is there anything that you could have done to contribute to him not wanting to see you again?
No, personally, I enjoyed the date. I guess.
Were there
he
any
just-
sexual hangups that occurred or anything?
What do you mean?
Well, for
Oh.
example, if I otherwise really liked a girl and she started crying
Mm. Oh, no.
during sex, even if I was previously inclined to have a long-term relationship with her, like I would have alarm bells going off in my head, like, yeah, there's something wrong here.
No.
I don't feel comfortable anymore. So did
No,
something
not at all.
occur
No, I guess.
during, after?
No, I guess he just confirmed to me that it was casual the
Okay.
whole time, and it kind of broke my heart because that's
Sure.
not how I saw it.
Wait, it broke your heart? Were
Well,
you in
it
love?
hurt. No,
Oh, okay.
it just hurt. Like I don't.
Sure.
I don't want to be used, and the fact that I had just gotten out of a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that the intimacy in that was not necessarily romantic. It just it felt bad to hear that his intentions weren't what I thought.
Well, I don't know all the details of it. Perhaps you were misled. As for your comments about like it's social taboo to like
Yeah.
flirt or hit on a guy, I actually don't think it's the case at all. I think most men would actually invite. Look, we don't want you to like come up to us and be like, "Want to fuck?"
Oh no.
Although I suppose some men would be okay. I personally would find that a little bit too much. But like you can be taking the initiative and still do so in a fairly feminine way that's not going to be off-putting to a man. And so me personally, like if a girl like slides into my DMs and is direct in the sense that, because some girls will like slide into the DMs and be like, ask me, oh, like, can I be on the show? But then they're like trying to actually,
Yeah.
oh, actually, I don't want to be on the show. I just want to like meet you or whatever. Like, it's just like, you can just be like, hey, I'm interested. Like,
I think,
at least for me, I have no objections to a girl.
I think physically I'm very bold, and I might come across as that I don't want something genuine. You know, I guess it could come off as desperate or sexual.
Or overly confident, or I get a lot
Yeah,
of
but
times
that's-
that they almost think that we're like trolling them, or like we're not that
Yeah,
serious.
Or they like you just want to hook up.
yeah, something
But
like
that's-
that. Yeah.
Those aren't my intentions. I'm just very romantic and bold, and I like to initiate. And if I come across that way and they don't like it, I guess I don't like that I have to be sitting there hoping that he's gonna kiss me, hoping that he'll hold my hand, hoping that he'll initiate something. I'm just not like that. but it could come across as wrong, and I hate it because I don't just want to sit there and hope that he does
Well,
something.
with this guy, did you initiate the first kiss?
I don't remember. I guess, yeah, I leaned in and he followed, yeah. The most recent, I initiated it, but
Okay.
yeah, and then
All right.
following that, I initiated everything with both.
Are guys just like,
Dates.
I want to open up to the whole panel, those of you who've had some recent dating experience. Are guys like scared to make the first move? Like,
Yeah.
what's going
Yes.
on? Is that,
Yes, I believe they are, especially this generation.
and when I say first move, like going in for the kiss or moving things forward sexually?
Yes, and
Yeah.
maybe it's because of the whole like Me Too movement, or I don't know. I think gender roles are really starting to switch and change up, especially since sexuality and gender is very fluid now.
Right. Morgan,
What?
any experience on that? Like, guys, are they scared to go for the first kiss?
I don't think really scared. No, I don't.
Ah.
I'm not.
I never had
No,
this.
no issue with that. Any
No,
issues?
No.
Not making the first move, but if I am like kind of like bold and I'm like trying to push things forward, I feel like it's not really well received. It's kind of
Yeah.
like off-putting to them. They're like,
Well, could they just like, are they just not into you at all?
that's possible.
Well, hold on. These are two different things. Graffito tags, a lot of guys who are normally monogamous may take advantage of a girl who naively puts too much trust in him and has sex too early. They'll rationalize that for once they get to be the blank. What is that? Sleut, I'm assuming. Yes, Sleut. Shaking my head. Yo, Graffito tag, thank you for the TTS. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I have no problem with initiating. That's
Yeah.
what I prefer. I am also feminine, and I do like them to initiate, but I'm very romantic. I like to be bold, and like you said, it's just not received well.
Right. Well, so you're saying you have gone in, but like, do they actually kiss you, or is it like no?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm not physically initiating. I'm like,
Oh.
like if I am like really like, I have a tendency, I guess, to be a little too communicate. Like I will kind of get obsessed with people, so
Whoa.
I text too much. I feel like, and I feel like
Text too early.
yeah.
You have to text after 1
Text.
hour,
Like, I
or they'll be
expect-
freaked out.
I like when a girl sims, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like I will just get really obsessed with people.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so we were talking about like going in for the kiss.
No, not like
Well,
that.
that's what we were talking about.
Well, I thought I was
Bruh.
just talking about I'm bold. Like
Okay, how are you bold? Tell us how you're bold.
well, I was like pursuing a guy for a really long time. It was like the first guy I ever like tried to pursue. I had never been in a relationship. And I like kept like he was just talking to me because he probably enjoyed like the attention, but he did not want like anything to do with me. Like he didn't want to date me. He was like he would be like talking
Validation.
to me and stuff, but like he made it clear he didn't want to date me. But I just like kept like, well, I kept like talking to him as like sending him reels or whatever, and he would talk back, and because I like was hoping, I got like friend zoned basically.
So when you say you're like too much,
Oh, well, also like when I first meet a guy, I feel like I talk a lot and I'm kind of opinionated. It's probably that, like, I'm very opinionated, I feel like.
hold on. So you said that like you you do too much.
Yeah, I feel like I am too passionate.
So you
Like,
said this guy friend zoned you. So you shot your shot?
Yeah.
How did you do it?
I said, like, I DM'd him. He was, like, in my history class, and I DM'd him, like, pretty early on in the school year. I didn't know anyone.
Okay.
And just, like, I think
What did you say?
I don't think I was very subtle. I mean, I definitely, like, told him straight up. I can't remember what I said, but it was, like, I maybe said, like, you're cute or something.
Okay.
Or maybe I like directly like asked him to like hang out.
And what did he say?
He said he's not like dating. And then he got a girlfriend like later
Okay.
on in the year, but
Can I say something? I think that this is the thing with men. It's like, if they like you, they say yes. If they don't, they say no.
Yeah.
Whatever the reason is, there is no reason.
I think they
It's
try to be
just-
polite maybe about
yeah,
it,
they
and
try.
that's why they either kind of ghost
if I have
or.
to say no, I say, oh no, I'm not in this situation. But if I meet someone that I like, I go on a date. Like, I think it's just normal. I don't know.
yeah.
I feel like in today's atmosphere, to answer your question, Brian, our guys just taking a step back, etc. In that regard, I feel like it has a lot to do with the atmosphere surrounding feminism and where it's gone over the last 50 years. How women are stepping up and they want, like I said before, taking on more of those masculine roles. Men are taking a step back and women are stepping up. And also it has to do with
Wait.
the mixed signals females are giving.